All right, here with Ahmad Robinson, Stephen F. Austin. Anyone that watched the NCAAs over the weekend now is pretty much familiar with you as far as the anchor is concerned on the 4x4. You've gotten a lot of notoriety now, Twitter, all sorts of track and field recognition. Does this notoriety fit with your personality?
No, sir. I don't think this much care about social media because all publicity is not always good publicity. I really worry about it like that.
So, in general, you're pretty soft-spoken and out of the limelight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go to the video here, the screen share of the anchor leg, and you can take us through this. I'll blow it up in a second because you even, for a moment, the announcer said it was Stephen F. Austin. Then he thought it was Kentucky. Then he came back and he corrected himself that it was you. So here's the anchor right here. And there you are. Take us through, you're in 5th place right here. Take us through your mindset.
I was just hoping that the USC dude would let me through so I could just shoot at. That was the whole goal. I wanted him to let me through. Then he did. And once I got through there, I just took off.
Yeah, right there. You got through on the inside. Is this just pure adrenaline right now?
I think it was just like everybody around me, like the whole crowd just screaming, going crazy. Now it's like, I guess I could catch him. I think I can. Then I finally got like real right on side of him. Then I started passing him up.
Because in high school, you had an open 400 time about 47. Right. And then here's this split 43-45. Does this surpass even your expectations at this point in your career?
Yeah, that was not one of my goals.
What was your realistic goal?
My goal was to run 45 this year.
Okay.
And that was really the main goal, just to run 45. Anything 45 this year.
And your open 400 time as a freshman was 45-61, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
All right. And 200 was a 21:05. What can we look forward to as far as your expectations for next year in the 2 and the 4?
Well, I'm gonna focus more on the 4 than the 200. I only ran the 200 one time this season just to see what I look like.
Okay.
But at first, I really didn't like the 4, but now I finally came to the conclusion that I'm a 400 runner.
Yeah, I think the entire track world now sees that.
Yes, sir.
Especially when you're chasing down, as you mentioned, you were in 5th place around the curves. You chased down several. I guess a couple more meters maybe could have gotten Mr. Stewart out of NC.
Maybe so.
How are you going to spend the rest of your summer?
I'm gonna just rest up. Then I'll get back to training in about 2 weeks.
Training? Will you be on campus for training?
No, sir. I'll go back to my high school.
Back to your high school. Okay. So sum up your freshman year for us, because obviously right now, as far as the guys' competition, NCAA on both sides made a lot of noise with their speed, and deservedly so. A lot of great competitions, and you also announced yourself to the track and field world as a freshman. So
Right.
sum up your freshman year for us and your experience at the NCAAs.
Well, I came out indoor. I ran 21:0, won the conference, Southland Conference champ for 200.
Right.
And then walked down maybe 2 people, 4x4 for us to win the conference in indoor. We were down by 1 point. I did that. But it didn't get a lot of notoriety from that. I didn't get a lot of notoriety from that. Then we come out outdoor. We ran 3:0. We ran 3:03. No, 3:04 at TCU meet. I mean, the Baylor meet. but we didn't get a lot of notoriety for that.
Okay.
Then we get to the nationals prelim. We ran 304. I did the same thing in prelim. I ran the same exact race. I think I got it in 5th, and I got us to 3rd. Did that in prelim. I only split 45-6 in prelim,
Okay.
and we made it. Then we also, once we got to finals, I remember the announcer, he was saying, Stephen F. Austin, this is the first time ever being in the NCAA final. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang, I think we finna shock the world. That's all I was thinking to myself. I was like, we finna shock the world. Then once I got to state, got in 5th place, did what I did. Then I was just going crazy. I was just so overwhelmed. I couldn't even believe in myself. So
Because one of your teammates came up to you and sort of pushed you almost halfway across the track. I mean,
yeah.
did you really just surpass even your own expectations on that anchor leg?
Yeah, I did. I didn't even know what I ran. I was literally just like running, just trying to go for first. That's the goal. That was really the goal, just trying to go for first, just go NT. But then once they caught out the splits and everything, they was going crazy. I couldn't even believe myself. I was like, dang, I just ran that fast.
All right. So you mentioned you're going to go back home and start training in a couple of weeks. And obviously now the realization that a 400 career might be the correct path. What do you think you need to improve on now to make yourself into a solid 400 runner?
Executing my first 60 meters. If I could execute my first 60 meters in the 4, I think I'll do something crazy. That's the only thing I really need to work on, my first 60, because I know I have a heck of a finish, but it's all about the start of the race. So once I get that down, I think I can do something crazy.
Fair enough. So between now and the next couple of weeks, just time to take off and recharge mentally?
Yes, sir. Mentally and physically.
Fair enough. Auhmad, like I said a few moments ago, obviously you have now put yourself into the track world, and we appreciate you spending a few minutes with us, taking us through the video, and we can only wish you, sir, the best of luck for the next 3 years at Stephen F. Austin. Just keep running fast, young man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your time.
No problem. Thank you.